everybody. I am back, and we are going to start from the beginning with New Game Plus. So we're going to use our second file, the one we just completed from. Yes, on hard mode. So I will go through and show the cutscenes once again. That way, if people just want to watch from the beginning, they can. Enjoy this playthrough, be a lot quicker.
Ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, the boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed, and mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Alright, here we go, starting from the beginning once again. So if we got anybody in stream, this is going to be from the beginning. This is New Game Plus on hard mode. So if you have any requests to see anything specific as far as weapons or shards to be used, feel free to ask and we will
Johannes,
do that for you.
are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on. Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Is that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Yes, we will. Oh, we still have healing set. Let's see. Do we still have accelerator? We do. We're gonna get around fast. Ah, if you do a quick hit, it doesn't go out. You hold the button down, then it actually sends. We don't have double jump. Kind of figured that though.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
I do like how it shows our map in the background. What we had discovered before. So that can remind us where all the areas are that I discovered on the first playthrough. Definitely liking this sword whip. All the attributes. Alright, let's go ahead and make our save. So the second one will be our new save for New Game Plus. Go ahead and set that.
Take this!
We can unlock stuff as we go. I'm so used to double jumping all the time. You know, while we're at it, let's train up one of the other familiars. he's level 23. So we'll train him up. If anybody's got a request, we can bring out whatever familiar. But for now, oh, he starts breathing fire now that I upgraded him. That's nifty. He's stuck. Go, little buddy. Flashing air kick. Wait a minute. Is that one that I had before? I don't remember that being... Hatchet heal. Huh. So that was Kung Fu shoes. And dragon shoes. Use the dragon shoes. Okay, so we got a new thing to train up. Alright. So, I guess you do have to do New Game Plus in order to get the rest of the techniques, because that wasn't one that I found, and I was only about 90% for techniques, so... So that gives me a chance to play around with more weapons. That is like extremely close range though. Now we can just collect a bunch of weapons for extra. Alright, shortcut is open. Get off my box. I don't remember those guys being in here. Here, Mr. Rat. Still like that move. Oh, he was attacking the rats. Alright, last time.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam.
One second, just replying real quick to somebody.
You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me...
Welcome.
Our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
Oh, we will find you.
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gremlin. We're leaving.
D-Boy, wait!
And so we have our first boss fight. Evil Squid Lady! Alright, this might not be very easy with these boots on, but we'll see. Or it could be super easy.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Yeah, the graphics are very good.
Bloodstaine.
I'll explain stuff in a sec.
We're here.
Is this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Okay, so yeah, we're still pretty much the beginning. Pretty much we arrived on the ship, went through there because demons were afoot, and now we're basically almost inside the castle. So yes, this is me doing a replay through New Game Plus, so I do have most of my powers. I have my level, my little familiar there, who I can actually kick away, which is pretty funny. And I found out you can actually still be gaining some new techniques, because I had most of the techniques, As you can see, all the yellow bars there. Some of them you don't have to train and learn, but I had just got this one, flashing air kick. So there are still some new techniques I'm learning on New Game Plus, so that's good. So you'll be able to see the full story and everything. Well, besides that little bit that you missed until you just got here, but doing it from the beginning again. But we have most of the weapons. There's going to be some powers we have to re-earn in order to do story, but yep. But if you have any requests to see any certain familiars or weapons, I'm willing to switch and change it up, because at this point I'm probably going to be killing everything in about one hit. As you can see, well, the boss took 2 hits, but that could be just because I'm using a weaker weapon at the moment. That's right. I killed the zombie.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
Oh, by the way, can you hear me alright? And everything's sounding good music-wise? Nothing too loud? You can hear the game fine? Just double checking.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger,
Okay, very good.
but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Yep, we spoke to him.
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me? Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
Didn't mean to ignore you, but we just kind of did. Started talking, didn't even check if you were okay. You know, I saved you from the monster.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Okay, now that we got freedom again. Alright, so, like I said, I can switch it up anytime. So I do have familiars. There are 6 of them. The guy that I have out now is this guy. He follows me around and he does breathe fire from time to time, and you saw I can kick him around. It's kind of funny. I have a little fairy familiar, a little silver knight kind of ghost guy that helps me out, my floating sword familiar, the creepy book familiar, and this is kind of like a floating eye familiar guy. So which one would you like me to use? As far as story, you haven't really missed much. We pretty much showed up on the ship and we're here at the castle, trying to figure out what's going on and stop Jebel from going crazy, which he'll show up again. Basically, he's an old friend of ours. We were both Shardbinders, and their story from the first game that happened, basically, Um, Zangetsu goes to put a stop to the evil castle, ends up finding Miriam, Jeeble, and Alfred, and they all work together to take out that castle and the curse there. Well, now stuff is happening again, and apparently Jeeble is causing the trouble. So we're here to stop him. That's what's going on so far. But yeah, if you have a choice, we can pick one of the familiars, or I can keep with the same one. So just let me know and I can switch that up. Let's see real quick. I'm going to switch to that. Don't need that anymore. So, and I also have a lot of different armor and stuff, which is really cool. The headpieces and the scarves do change how I look. Some of the weapons will too, like if it's boots, you can see the nice dragon boots I'm wearing. But the scarf, where we have the over the rainbow scarf, and we have a nifty bat wings one. I can't turn all the way around to really show it off, but it's kind of like black and blue with red at the bottom, so that's kind of cool. No choice right now? Okay. And then for headpieces, there's a lot of different ones. We'll go with the nicer ribbon style. I'm not too worried about stats right now, so I'll put on some nicer stuff for you guys to see. And then there's also like different like masks that we can put on, and glasses and stuff. Like we can put on sunglasses. We got elf ears we can put on. Yep, the ribbon looks like butterfly wings. But yep, we got elf ears. There's all sorts of stuff. I did mark a lot of the neat looking stuff or powerful stuff as my favorites. So we also have like the Plague Doctor mask, this dancer's mask. It's kind of cool. You got these masks that look like they're from steampunk style. You got this with the funny nose on it. And there's another type of mask there too. The rings don't change how you look, but yeah, there's a lot there. So we'll go ahead and just go back to our normal rings for now though, but we'll keep the butterflies on. So those are pretty cool. So, but if you have a choice later on, I can switch it. Right now I just have him out because he's the lowest level. He kind of bounces around and follows me. I can kick him around, so that can be a little entertaining. There is a lot of detail here.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Alright, so this is kind of like base camp. We can come back here whenever we need to stock up on supplies. So Dominique over here will be our shop, basically. Then we have little Anne over here. She just kind of hangs out with Dominique. We got this nifty little picture area.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
Okay, so yeah, that's something that we need to find later in order to be able to take a picture. That's actually part of story.
Miriam, welcome.
She is our shop.
Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around?
Yes.
What are you looking to buy?
I want to buy
Is
a
this
bunch of
right?
waste stones.
Thank you.
So I'm pretty well stocked on some items still because it's New Game Plus, so I have a lot of the items. Waste stones are just good to use, that way I can just instantly teleport back to town here. Plus I'll need them for certain things later on. Everything else I'm not going to worry too much about. So I'll be able to gather materials, craft it, although it looks like it took... No, I think I just didn't have a lot of these items, but at least I could buy all the items I already crafted from the last game, so there's a lot of different foods. Well, that's actually listed everything, but there's a lot of stuff you can buy. Let's see, the discount card's not there anymore. I wonder if I still have my discount card, though. A lot of weaponry, which I have all of these weapons. This is all the special ammunition. We do have guns that we can use. All the different headpieces, all the different armors, the accessories that you can get from her, and then all the scarves that you can also rebuy back or extras of from her. And then we can also
What
sell
are you looking to
stuff.
sell?
So I do still have my discount card. Good. This shows my inventory. What I go sell. And then you can also
What
sell
are
the
you looking to
shards
sell?
to her and stuff. Which I was keeping 3 of all the shards at least that I got. Some of them I didn't get extras of, so not all of them I have 3. But any of the blues, and I tried to keep as many of those as I could. I didn't farm all of them, as you can see some are lower, but I kept those max because those have extra abilities. Like my healing one, and this one actually lets me change forms, which is kind of cool. And that was one of my mains that I used to power up my attacks, which is good. So, and then starting to get 9 of a few of these. Like that's my favorite one there. I kept that the whole time. That's my lightning. All my yellows I was keeping because those are the ones that deal with your stats. So a lot of these are at 9 or at least rank 9. That way they power up how I am. So that's what the yellows are. Then you got the familiars, which are green shards. And then we'll get ability shards that are
I
gray
forgot to
as
give
well.
this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Alright, so now I get the village key. So now I can go out and about. We'll go say hi to Johannes, who is over here.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
So yeah, basically,
So, What'll it be?
he lets us craft stuff. So can make all sorts of items, which I did this all on my main file, crafting everything at least once pretty much. And that's how I got all the weapons. It took a long time. This is the big list of weapons. That's just the craftable ones. And then you can craft the ammunition. This is all the headpieces, all the armors, accessories, and the scarves. And you can also make shards with him too. And there's specialty ones, which some of these we'll have to re-get because they deal with some story-based ones, so you don't carry over. Like high jump we can make. I think it's the only one that we have to make separate. And then we'll get other gray shards as well. That'll give us abilities. So those I'll have to re-get and power up, any of the story-based ones. So there'll be some stuff to that. This separate section for making all the foods, which as I collect more materials, I can make those and have those. It's not a big thing, because there's a neat thing about the food. The first time you eat them, it gives you a stat increase that's permanent. So you can see all those have the little spoon and fork next to them. That means I've consumed them, and I've made everything and ate everything once. Well, this is the actual meal section, and then this is just the ingredients. The ingredients themselves, you don't eat them separate. They don't give you anything. They're just to make all the food. So, but yeah, I am missing some of the ingredients because I use them to make stuff. So a lot of this stuff I can't make right now until I re-get the materials. And then we can also dismantle stuff in order to get our materials back. So if it's stuff we don't need anymore, break it down. Or if we got extras of it, break it down to make other stuff. So that's how that works.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you.
Yeah, so basically everything that I crafted, most things I can now buy from her, but sometimes it's easier to craft it and cheaper, so all depends on what you need to do.
I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
Basically saying that we had to find recipe books in order to figure out how to make new items and stuff.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Basically what I said gives you stat increases. Which, yeah, it made a big difference. So, on the right side there it says total bonus. That's all the extra bonus from eating all the food that I got. So, every second I gain 8 MP back. So, as I'm casting spells I can regenerate. Also, I get extra experience. That's how much of all the other stats go up. Like, all the food I ate gives me an extra 375 life that I would not have had if I wouldn't have ate all those foods. So, very helpful stuff. So, definitely worth it to do that. Get back. And this is our save room. The weird demon bug thing in the background. Alrighty. You know what? We'll change up the familiar. We'll bring out the sword. But if you do have a request, I will change it up. Or if you want him back out, it's fine. But I'll have our nifty little sword friend out first until you decide. So we'll meet at some of the other survivors.
You
villagers.
there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay, so basically she wants us to go kill monsters to avenge people, and then she'll give us prizes. So we'll accept these.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Alright.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Alright, so as we find them, we'll be able to check those off, and we got some people that appeared back over here.
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
You know, for a guy named Harry, he should have some more hair. I mean, he's got some scruff there, but short hair. He could have like a big old beard and long hair, but it'd be Harry, you know. But, you know.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
Alright, might as well have seeds.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
They'll give me extra materials, but don't really need those. Those are easy to come by.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Oh, humble too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
Alright, so basically we find items and then bring it back to her, and she gives us, you know, rewards for it. So we'll accept.
Thank you.
Which I think
How
I have
are
an
you?
extra one.
Getting by.
Let's see. Tunic, I do. Here, go ahead, take it.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
We got some rice.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right. I'll see if I can find it.
Alright, they want a safe ring.
Thank you. How are you,
Alright, do I have an extra safe ring? I do. Here, go ahead, take it.
Come back when you can. How are you,
Did I not click it?
Come back when...
Isn't that what you want?
How are you,
Oh, she wants a ring, and I think she gives me a safe ring. I think I did that backwards. I only have one. I'll come back later. Alright, good. Unlock the door. Ammo capacity up. Alright, so these are going to be our teleport rooms, which I won't be able to teleport anywhere yet, but this is how big the castle is. Well, let me go to my map. So, that is how big the castle is. Very big. Lots to do. Lots to do. Yeah, very nice detail. It might take a while to show off the level up, but it looks very beautiful. The music is very nice. Just because we're in the beginning part of the village, there's no music till we get into the castle. It's kind of like eerily quiet. But we'll get some music here shortly. There we go. that open. Grab ourselves a chest. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of detail. A lot of the chairs in the castle, we can take a nice little sit in if we want to. Very nice. Alright, let's see what we got here. Surprise gift. That is one that I already know. That I remember. Definitely going to read all the books. The books can teach us different techniques. There's also some that talk about different story things as well. But yeah, graphics very nice. Let's see. Real quick, I'm going to turn that off. That way I don't have that big old ring around me. Oh, I got that other one on me too. Hold on. What is that? That one. It still has the little glowy eye. I forget what that one is. But yeah, I got switches, and we can actually hit the switch and close the gate if we want. But we're gonna keep that open. Yeah, it is a very cool game. So now we're going into the castle for the first time. What? There's no lights. Oh, there we go. And now we get music. Ain't it great? Start out in darkness. Oh, that's right. I changed my spells. I'm used to doing other spells. Yes, and I believe a lot of the pictures in the game, like in the background here, are from different people that worked on the game and possibly the Kickstarter backers as well. So that's very cool. They did a lot of work in detail, and all the pictures in the castles are different, which is very cool too. Got ourselves another book. 1,000 Blossoms. That is new. So that, no, I have that one, I think. Pretty sure I have that one. That was one of the rapier ones. I don't see it. Huh. Okay, so we do have another one that we can learn. So that I need the rapier for. Wait a minute. Rapier, stinger, and the K one. We'll do it with the K one. I'm just gonna unlock it real quick. There we go. And then I was using the boots. Oh, right. I did make that a special, didn't I? Yep. Grab that. Let's see. I can't go any higher there. I don't have double jump. Okay. Bats have beaten me up so much. At least I'm high level, don't have to worry about them anymore. But when I first started playing the game first time around, these things would rip me apart little by little. I'm in. Yeah. More ammo. King Geyer. I don't know if that's one that we have, is it? Yep, that's one I already had. Okay. Don't have to worry about that one. Oh! I want it! Okay. Oh, this is one I could have gotten to anyway. Another case. So this is a journal entry. So whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign? At long last, my studies are progressing. I must observe it diligently and learn all I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying slowly as corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. It is marvelous substance, neither entirely liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties. So yeah, we'll be finding a lot of those around in the castle to see what's going on. Ew, we got a pool full of blood. Ah, very deep one. And those are the shards that we get. Purple are going to be the ones that I can aim in different directions, kind of like this. As you can see, I'm holding my hand in the direction. The one I have set now shoots arrows. I have lots of different ones I can do. The one that I usually like to use is this one, Tessosius. It does lightning. Very pretty too. Very powerful too. This is the one that they've been doing, is bones. Mine's fully upgraded, so it throws lots of bones. At first it was only throwing one. And then this is the first one you get. It used to just shoot one fireball, now it shoots multiple, because it's upgraded. Ooh, what do we have here? It's an old man!
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Well, enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Okay, so that was Alfred, one of the friends that helped us take care of the castle the first time around. Bad doggy. Good sword guy. Now we're in a garden area. And yes, that is a flying pig. Flying piggies! Burn the plants.
Fancy a ride, lady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely on our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, a wild and crazy thing one could do with a giant hand.
Yep, so we're gonna need a power in order to move that so he can get us across. Let's see. I am curious, however. Okay. Yeah, there are going to be keys we can find in the castle that let us get into these special rooms. That one needs a warehouse key. Ow. Bad one. Yeah, and those are guillotines. If we go in them, it is going to hurt. Like this. Ouch. And there's a way we can move those later on. Now, if I would have done that and not been high level, that could have killed me. That hurt a lot more than it normally does, I'll tell you that. Because this is on hard mode, so yeah, they definitely upped the damage on here. Can't jump high enough. I wanna though. Fried piggy, fried plants. Hiya! Ow! God, stop it. Roast the piggy. You know what? I am going to turn back on my eye, just in case. Turn them all on. Because that will reveal if there's anything hidden. I don't want to accidentally miss one of the little breakable walls. Several months have passed since I wandered in the castle. I've managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without some monsters taking notice. Well, I find something platable today. For once, I'd like to crack the chest open and found a mouth-watering hunk of meat. Basically saying how there's hidden things and you can find stuff. Gotta love the effects. I mean, look at that moon there. That is awesome. That does make me wonder real quick. I'm checking something. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. Grab these. Health max up. Burn all the plants. Do 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 do. Do-ding, do-ding, do-ding. Hiya! Bad doggy. Got ourselves another book. Orbital wheel, which that is one that I do already know. That took me a little bit to master. And now we have our next teleport room. So now we can teleport between the two that we have. So I can go back to the entrance now if I wish. But we'll just continue on. I'll take that. And as you can see on the map there, the little orange square, if you look at the top right there, it shows where treasure chests are nearby, which is really good and helpful. Even if you're close by and haven't actually seen it, it'll kind of let you know, hey, there's something over there or a room over there. You should kind of go check it out. Ooh, we got a boss.
Stop right there.
Ooh, look at that. Mysterious. Looks like a samurai.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah. And what am I to make of you?
I'm your executioner.
Alright. Whoa, that was really quick. So, yes, we are going to fight him, and I'm going to switch it up to a katana as well. Because why not? Katana versus katana. Hiya! Ow. Look at that. Hiya!
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Ah, here we go.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the Shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Ah, well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago. Perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
Alrighty, so that was Zangetsu. So he was one of the other people that was in the first game that helped take down the castle. And yeah, samurai sword's fun. And love that move. A lot of cool moves that I can use with this katana. It's one of the best katanas in the game that I have right here. So wasn't expecting to kill him that easy, but yeah, you know, it was worth it. It was fun. Back to our dragon shoes. Still trying to max out this new ability. Missed the jump, but I got the health backs. No! Don't knock me down. I want the treasure chest up here. Loot! Let's see, a little room down here. Hiya! My bookcase. 11th hour. Deflect attacks. That one I know. Break that open. Get us an extra sword. Yeah, my detect hidden lets me see those special breakable walls like that. So pass it up. Yeah, we do have the option to be using guns. So.
Oi, wait a minute. Are you human?
What does it look like?
I'm not sure. Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Yes, but these are all the rage in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow, I've never been to Spain. The name's Benjamin.
Not exactly the brightest. Paris is not in Spain there, buddy.
I'm Miriam. Benjamin, you shouldn't be here.
I know, but I'm so scared I can't even stand up. Damn, I just want to go home.
Do I have any items that could help get him home?
I do. Give him a waystone, and then I'll let him teleport away.
This will help me escape.
So that is an item you want to keep a few extras on hand, just in case you run into this guy. Because he has some bad luck. We're gonna maybe run into him a couple more times.
Yes. Picture your house, and don't let go of that thought.
All right, I'll try it.
And
I think it worked.
and we get free loot. $1,000 just for sending him away. I'm sure he'll be fine. I totally missed. Alright, let's... I'm so used to having my double jump. Alright, can't go that way. So we are going this way. Bad apple. I love how that guy dies. It's great. Alright, into a new area. Got guys that are running at us with scissors now. Let's see, what's in the new book? Critical Swing. That's for the whips. Yes, we do have whips that we can use as well. That now. So yeah, if you want to see a certain weapon type, I'm willing to change. I'm just gonna keep using this until I max it out, unless somebody requests, which, how am I doing on that? I'm about halfway on mastering that. Then if no requests, I will go to the rapiers and max that out. But to give an idea, there are daggers, swords, greatswords, rapiers, spears. You've seen the shoe weapons. We got whips, katanas, and guns, basically firearms. So, a lot of different weapon types. Back. I just killed that guy who was my familiar. Yeah, all the familiars that I have, they are actual enemies as well. And yes, that picture did come alive. So some of the pictures around in the castle will be enemies. Like this one. Back. Can I make that jump? I can't. Okay. MP max up. Awesome. Ow! Yeah, you got these banshee ladies. Those ladies can be deadly if you're just starting off, because if they hit you, they end up putting a curse on you. Oh, you want the katana? Okay. Actually, I think I already have that set to that. No, I have it set to that setup there. I'll just do my main setup.
Crimson Storm, away! Die! Oh! Crimson Storm, away!
There we go. I'll show that move off again once I get on a straightaway. Ooh, just in there. Oh yeah, I can't get that one yet. I don't think I can go up here yet either. No, this is a later area. Eee. Demon Kitty!
Crimson Storm, away!
Yes, there's demon kitties. Treasure chest. Okay, we're gonna meet another special person.
Demon!
Wait! I'm a good killer barber!
Now, with a name like Killer Barber, that does not sound very friendly. But now you can see these guys up close. Basically big scissors that are attached to them.
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but it's these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Well, I have, but it's the scissors, I swear.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh.
He's got a point, though.
The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
Well, why not just make the hairstyles up then? Lop a little off here or there.
Ah, there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
You have the worst curse ever.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
No, not cut you, cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
Alright, so yeah, basically...
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
There you go. That's what the level up looks like. So yeah, he levels up as you find hairstyle books, and you come to him and you can change your hairstyle. So you can see how we have our hair done up right now. Long hair, kind of in a ponytail. So we can change that. It's kind of hard to see with this headpiece on, but you got the short hair, you got this kind of spiky looking hair, long braided tail. Can I zoom in and out? No. You can only slide back and forth. This is kind of like some Chinese bun style. Got kind of like a short hairstyle. Got a long hairstyle. You got this short hairstyle. You got this hairstyle. And this one. And this one. And this one's like 2 ponytails. And you got this one. And of course, this is the one I've been using. So you can change it up. We'll go to the long hair with the braid. And you can also change what color her hair is. So you can go white, go like this. I went all black, but we'll change it up. We'll do a gray style. And you can also change the color of her outfit. We'll change it to red instead. And then you can also pick the accent colors too. I'm going to keep it black. So I like the black color. You can also change her skin tone. This is her normal tone. I went a little bit more pale, and then you can make her look green, blue, whatever color you want. But I like the paler color. You can also mess with her eyes, which right now they're set the default blue, but you can change them to green, red, you got gray, yellow, pink, and then you can actually make the eye themselves black, and then the iris is different. So you can make her look kind of evil looking, but we're going to keep it normal hair or eye color.
The look suits you fine.
And there you go. Now we are changed. So now we have gray hair and the red suit. And a different hairstyle. And it actually shows on the menu too, which I can actually zoom in and out. No, I can't zoom in and out, but I can move it around more. But you can see the long hair a little bit better now. So, very cool though. Very, very cool. And we do have a teleport right nearby him, so anytime we're near a teleport room and you want it to change up, just let me know and we can change that up. Alright, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another book here. Alright, we got another journal entry. The guild has abandoned by yet another person. Today's world sees our work as meandering, fruitless mysticism, and whilst my superiors have tried scaring the aristocracy from insinuating their mockery of the intangible will bring demons to their gates, I doubt these tactics will suffice to avert the guild's demise. My superiors act with alercy now. They have sent a missive demanding in my focus my studies on the conjuring of demons, so they see the crystal as a waste of time. And this new task is not the Liber Logoth has been with the guild for generations. If they think they can squeeze a demon out of it now, their faith is solely misplaced. Which I think technically I have all the journal entries we can read still. Let me see. Yeah. So there's 12 books randomly that you'll find. And I just noticed there was a breakable wall right back there. A rose ring. I don't think I ever had that. Did I? Actually, I think I did. I think I remember what it is now. Yep, I did have one. So this just makes it so that we can get mana roses easier. Which, yeah, I should show that off. I'm gonna be using lots of lightning. Of course, I need a candle nearby. Why is there no candles nearby when I'm trying to show things off? I will find a candle. Look at that creepy eyeball. It's following us. Look at it. Creepy. There's no candle in here either. Oh my goodness. There's gotta be a candle around here somewhere. Okay, let me know when you're back. That's where this ends. Ah. Bats. Oh, I do have something. Wait a minute, what are you doing out here, Mr. Knight? Go away. Bring it. Okay. Alright, just gonna train a little bit till she gets back to show off mana roses. Close to learning this. Oh, I'm like super red. There we go. Choose our learned. I need to see 1,000 Blossoms. There's the K one, that's right. Ah, didn't mean to fall down here. Just let me know when you're back. That way I can continue on. I don't think that counted. This is going to be a harder one to level up with me so powerful. There we go, that'll work. Do it at a distance, as long as the last hit hits him, I think it counts. Rapiers. There's a little bit on there. It's probably going to take a while to level that one up. Ooh, thingy. Are you back there yet, Witchy? Do one more Alright, let me know when you're back to watching then. I'm gonna show off something to you real quick. Go back to that. Do some poses. Are you back? Ah, I can't do jump kicks. Well, I'll carry on. I can show it at any time. Actually go in here? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hop, hop. That's a buster. Let's hold off on that for a second until I know that she's back.
Bless you.
Aha, you missed. Hey! That's right, I win. Back? Alright. Going after the next boss. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually show you the mana roses. I've been pretty much at full magic the full time, so you haven't been able to see it, but we'll show that off after this. Remember how I was talking about giant hand? Here we go. Giant hand. Yeah, stained glass. Ow. I broke him. Alright. I didn't actually set that up, did I? I changed it. Huh. Hold on. Add it to this one. Oh, I know why those were not set, because of, yeah, but we'll leave it like that. Okay. Yep. Alright, so now we gotta do power. Oops, wrong. To grab this big old hand to move stuff. So now I can use this to get up here. Crusader's armor and this. Which that's actually where you first get one of the familiars, the Silver Knight. So this is the Silver Knight. Which now he's even more powerful because now I have multiple shards of him. And this is one of the weapons that we have. It's a whip. And that's the specialist. Which whip is this? This is the Alvarado. I got a stronger one. Let's put that stronger one on. Ooh, that's nice. Can I still do the special? I can. Ha ha ha. Now we can grab these things and pick them up and pull them around, throw them down wherever we want. So now we can continue on. But let's go back to this. Waste magic. Alright, so there's a lot of similarities to this in Castlevania, but it is not Castlevania. So instead of hearts, they use flowers, and that is the flower, little rose, that you use to get your MP back. So you get those from candles to refill your MP. So that's how they look. Very awesome. So you can see him again, floating around. But my magic refill's pretty decent for what I use, so you won't see him as often, but very cool. Just like try and show off some of the katana moves. Cut through that. Don't really move that one. Alright, so now we need to go back to the garden. Let's go fast mode. Whee! Ow. Zoom. Zoom. Alright. And drop it on the biggie. I wish it would actually hit him, but it doesn't. And now we get to talk to him.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you. Kindly remain seated during the journey.
Have ourselves a nice little sit. And here we are.
We are here.
And that's how we get to the other side. Oop, I saw the thingy. Bouncy, bouncy. Kung Fu vest. And the bookcase. Hatchet heel. So that's one of the boot techniques that I already know. So I don't need to worry about that. Got ourselves a nifty teleport room again. And my Silver Knight's actually one of my stronger ones, so I'm actually going to go to... We'll bring out the book for a little bit. I don't think you actually got to watch him too much. I was using him while you were gone. Alright, so I did finish up training up the boots. It didn't take too long, but I'm going to go back to the rapier. So I can try and get that up a little bit, since that's a new skill I need to learn. We'll see if I can get this thing now. Yes, I made it. Health max up. Walking on the roof. No, I missed. Can also sit by the piano. I wish we could actually play the piano, but another nice nifty area. The neat thing about the book, look, he actually... Oh! If you have the book there, you could play music. I didn't try this with the book before. That's awesome. You can play the piano. I was about to say, no, sometimes when you sit, the book will come in front of you, but I didn't realize they put extra effort for the book with the piano. That's the first time I've seen that. That's really cool. That's actually a really nice song, too. Let this play out for a minute. This is really cool. To put that extra little tidbit in there, that's awesome. Because yeah, when I came by the piano the first time, I'm like, oh, maybe I could play it. And I didn't have the book at the time. Didn't realize you can come back and with the book and play the piano. That is really cool. And it stopped by itself. I didn't interrupt it, so. But that was like a cool song. That was really cool. Yeah, all the little things like that. They did a great job. This is like one of my new all-time favorites. Alright, this should help me make this jump. There we go. Extra speed to make that jump. Oh. There we go. Book night. Or wait, didn't I already have fairy set the one? Yeah, fairy set there. Beast sword. So fairy, book, knight, other dude, and sword. Okay. Trying to set all my shortcuts to different familiars so we can have them all set. So there we go. Yeah, there's shards that you get called the shortcut shards, which currently I have 5, and that's how many you can get normally, and then hopefully we'll find extra so I can unlock the other 3, and then I can have more shortcuts set up. So I have a setup just for like my attack setup for high attack. This is my water setup. This is kind of like my secondary speeds. I made a speed setup, then I had a second one for reasons, but yeah. Then I'm gonna make some other setups when I get the other shortcuts. I have ideas for that. An unpleasant game of cat and mouse with the monsters forced me into retreat, but then while stealing through the garden I noticed that blue treasure chest I had plundered once before had been refreshed with a new item. Who on earth could have put it there? So that's kind of funny, and also telling you that the blue chests will get refilled when you get back to an area. Like if I leave the garden area and do another area, then come back to the garden area, those blue chests will be refilled. Those are items you can farm and keep getting them. That's how you get some materials pretty good. Oh, I don't have a double jump. So missing my double jump. Secret room. Loot. Ow! Bad monkey. Bad doggy. Grab some ammo. I don't remember if I can do anything over here yet. Or maybe I can. So this is the water area. This is where I first started running into those roll around guys. They're annoying. In this area, they keep dropping from like everywhere. Oh, this is one I can't reach. Yeah, nice thing about the map, we can actually place our own markers on the map to mark areas to remember to come back to later, which we can do so many marks on it. It always tells you how many percentage you have on the map. So far, it's getting darker for the areas that I've been to again, because it's showing me the map from my first playthrough, so you can actually see how big this game is for the map. Very big. But yeah, I do like that you can place a lot of markers. It is still keeping my old markers from the last playthrough, so I'm actually at max markers. There's actually a lot if you look around. You got like a whole bunch over here. Most of mine are way over here, so I was marking a lot of stuff over there. So, but yeah, just want to mark some of the areas. I'll unmark some of the old stuff as I need them, but I'll keep them there for now. Bats. Alright, Crimson Blizzard. That one I do know. It's another katana move, which I've shown that off before. Ah! See what I mean about these bats? Just come out of nowhere. Is that a shortcut? It is a shortcut! I got an extra shortcut. Yes. Oops. And that accidentally had no weapon on it. We'll set it up with, where's my rapier at? There it is. No, we'll set it for money. This will be my money. I think I have all the... No, I don't have you set to 1. Accelerated. Shade. Healing. Fire. That. I'll leave those open. I'm not worried about those changing. Alright, so if I need to... Actually... You'll be my craft work. You were... I don't remember what you were before. I don't know. I know what you were. Okay. Yeah, it should work. So this is money or shop. Okay. So I have a shop set up whenever I need to sell stuff. If I actually click it. Oh, I killed those guys in one hit. And yes, they made an enemy like Shovel Knight there. And these guys, there we go. They kind of roll around. There we go. My little guys hit him. But he like, you hit him and he gets knocked around. But he is connected to a chain. So he only goes so far, but it's still pretty cool. Critical ring. Play around in the water. Get him, my little guys. Wait. I can't swim. That's right. I'm not gonna be able to go much farther. I'm gonna have to go this way. Excuse me while I read this book. Which I knew that one. I'll be able to save him real quick. Take that. Yeah, eat my purple flame.
Unacceptable!
Ow.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
Burn.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
Stuck. Recipe books. Burn. Stop it. Let's see. Center. I don't think I can go that way right now. Let's see. Nope, that's blocked off. That's what I figured. Nice thing about my lightning, it goes through walls. Unlike the fire. Die, you little frog. Yeah, the book will occasionally cast a spell on you to make you stronger, which is pretty cool. He's a good friend. My rat. Another thing we could do poses. Nope. Excuse me while I get rid of these things here. Oh, the book leveled up. Similar to our level up, but in the green. Not as fancy, but still fancy. Like I was trying to show off, get a pose, and there's actually one extra pose where she turns around as well. Kind of hard to see all the detail in her right now because of the spell he's putting on us, which for a little bit we'll switch to Silver Knight. So once that wears off, I can show that off a little bit better, since he's beefing us up. Spell lasts for a little while. Alright, so now we did a loop around to unlock this door. Nifty little shortcut. Actually, can I go to this one? Okay, now that he's gone, or my aura's gone, I should say, and then switch. So you can see the shard on this, on the back of her and everything. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this game for a very long time. Yeah, anything Castlevania related, I always keep tabs on that. Which the guy who made this, his name is Igarashi. He was the assistant director of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which, as you know, is my favorite. So, oh, I missed that secret earlier. Let me grab that. Ah. I will get this. Whee! Back across, please. Whee!
We are here.
Thank you. Oh, right, we were training. Hi, Piggy! Alright, I think we're almost caught back up where we were. So what'd you think of the cat demon that we had earlier? Definitely interesting and funny, right? think the cat demon was really funny? Are you still there? Want to make sure before I go too far, as I got another funny thing for you, if you're ready for it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Morph. Those enemies I was just fighting, I can turn into them. Like in a somewhat of a bunny outfit. I don't know what moves I have. Oh, I got a special kit. That's cool. Do I have any other moves? I have no idea. Oh. Throw stuff. That's interesting. But there's one more funny thing. We have a doggy head! Wait, don't kill it! Nope. Remove. Ah! See? We got a puppy head! Ow. Ow! See? Puppy head! Hey, she's got a whip. I want a whip. Don't I have her ranked up all the way? Oh, it actually shows how she looks, too, in the menu. So yeah, this is what I'm playing as now. I'm kind of evil looking. Shards. Yeah, rank 9. I have no idea how to use all her actions, though. So we're gonna go back to normal mode. There we go. Hey, I don't have the tail when I'm in that mode. It's not fun. But yeah, wanted to show off the puppy to you. Looks like the door is locked by a machine. There's something required to pass through. So yep, can't do this area, but I wanted to show off the doggy. Yeah, you guys are killing it before I can. Good job, but I'm trying to do stuff too. So what'd you think of the new puppy enemy? Oh, I'm here already. Well, this should go a lot easier than the first time. Oh, good, I made the jump this time. Yeah, so these birds here is where I actually got my lightning move from. I love those birds. They make my life so much easier. There are certain doors that are open while Miriam is holding her arm in front. Tilt the R in that direction. So basically, it just means like stuff like this. I can hold it to move it. Let's see. Can I go the other way? Oh, I can.
Well, well. Look at all the shards you've amassed.
So this is
does it
Jeeble.
feel to command the power of demons?
It feels like nothing. Just power. And so long as I'm in control of it, human power.
You're a fool if you think you can soak up that much of their deviltry and still call yourself human.
I'm not the fool here. And I will never give in. To you or them.
Never say never, Miriam.
I have you now, Jebel. The Liber Logaeth belongs to me, and I shall see it returned.
How are you still even alive? I take no orders from a dead man walking!
And now you die. My next attack will not miss.
Master, you must conserve your energy for King Bale.
So I must. You are lucky, old man.
Oh, lost him.
Alfred, I won't let you use the Liber Logaeth to plunge the world into...
I must give chase while the trail is still fresh.
Yep, and like that, he ignores us. For shame. No respect. Everybody just has their words and their quarrels without me. I'm just there. Oh, bookcase. Power slash. Pretty sure I had that one already. Yeah, power slash. 1,000 blossoms. I have not gotten much experience on that at all. You know, I think I might need to go finish the tower. Hold on. Yeah, no respect.
Unacceptable!
That's right. This ain't turned on yet. Ow! Bed wolf. That's back that way. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, bed wolf. Yeah, I don't think I can actually take out the tower yet. Nope. Yeah. Eh. Or can I? Is this where I was? No. Oh, it's because I can't take the elevator up. Yeah, I think I gotta come back here with a different power. I think I do need to go this way. Okay. The only downside to New Game Plus here is that it doesn't give... Ow! Doesn't give that little entrance pictures as you come into new areas like you did on the first time around. Yeah, another chair that we can sit in. Pretty cool. Okay. Another book. Telling us about the whole moving objects thing again. So we can move the bookcase. That light up like that. Which, if you pay attention, there's some back there that monkeys in. Bad monkeys. Didn't have it all the way out. There we go. Don't have to bring the monkeys out. Hup. And we got a pushable bookcase. And a chair we can sit in. That way we're looking at the picture. I like how they have chairs in different positions and stuff. Pretty cool. That's where you get the crow mask from. Use that to get up here. Got another chair. A lot of chairs in this place. Here we go. Slide over, push this over, and we just made a shortcut. See, now we're back to where we were. I like how they do that. It's not just breakable walls, but also little secrets that you actually get to do to open up areas. It's pretty cool. This is where you find the book familiar. Just to be safe. Yeah, spikes. Gotta be careful with them. Dangerous. Oh yeah, I remember where we're at. This is gonna be cool. Alright. Half the year has passed since I began my studies of demonology, and I haven't been able to conjure more than a fart thus far. My old friend insists that he has seen the Liberal Goth summon a friendly spirit that I need only invert the right. And yet, try as I may, scour the library as I may, I have not to show for my efforts. I cannot count how many permutations of the right I have attempted. My methods are correct. It is my materials that fail me. What is missing? A human sacrifice? No, I must not. I must try more crystals. Or catalysts, sorry. The crystal I discover continues to grow ever so slowly. Watching it has become my sole joy. We do have a boss there. We will go after him in a minute. We're going to go see a very cool guy. So, you remember Castlevania Symphony of the Night, correct? Had my favorite character in there, Alucard. Very cool looking. Very awesome guy. You've seen the streams. Yeah. Well, take a look at this guy.
Is there something I can help you with, human?
Yeah.
That aura about you. You're a vampire!
And what of it? Will you murder me for that alone? I've picked no quarrel with you. My name is Orlok Dracul, but you may call me OD. I oversee this library.
Definitely looks like him. Yeah, it's definitely a tribute to Alucard, but of course, since it's not Castlevania, they can't call him Alucard, but definitely a reference to him. So, Orlok Dracul, we call him OD. So, that's a lot of references right there. Reference to Alucard, reference to Dracula, his first name Orlok, reference to Nosferatu, and then his nickname being OD. There's also the manga and anime character known as Vampire Hunter D, which I think that might be a reference to as well. So, a lot of mixture of references there.
Miriam, am I permitted to take out books from this library of yours?
And of course, from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, there being the library, he's acting as librarian there.
Of course, Miriam. Although you would be my first human patron. The books here are magical tomes that impart power to their readers. As long as you are here, why not avail yourself of their boons?
And it gives me access to most of the books, and 2 books off the bat. That's awesome. I approve. I greatly approve. So... Oh, it doesn't have my other favorite book, though. Okay, so it doesn't have all the books, but a good bit of them. So I'm picking the book for luck, so I have better chances to get drops. And then... Do I have one that lets me learn stuff better? No, it doesn't give me that book either. I don't need my stuff to be stronger. I'll do the attack speed, I guess. Okay.
Be certain to return what you borrow. This is a library, not a bookshop.
Yep, so we can only have 2 books at a time. In order to get a different book, we have to give one back, and so on. So, yep, we can visit him now. And that is why I have a little mark on the map to remember where he's at. That is his room there. We will be visiting him every so often to get books. Boss fight! Very colorful, very jumpy enemy. Ow. Gotcha. You poke him. And now we have the double jump. Which you see that nifty little effect coming off of her now. Same that the boss had. Well, you could have kind of saw it. I kind of killed him quick, but... There we go. We now have double jump. Yay, double jump. We can't get through there. Can we go anywhere in here? Nope. I think we can get up. I don't think we can make it up high enough. It's not anywhere near yet. At least not in here. Go down in that room. I don't think there's anything important there. I don't know if I can get up to anything in there. That's where I'm going to try and go, though. So, yep. Character OD. Very awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of references in this game. A lot of the character names are based off other things. It's great. Alright, we can double jump here. That's what I wanted. Or this is... Wait a minute. This is not how I get to where I want. Huh. Yeah, it's not from this side. Trying to figure out how to get to the top. Ow! I do like this area. It looks very cool, but getting around in this area to figure out what the actual path is pretty darn confusing. This is back where I was, so let's try looking outside area again. You know what? Gotcha. Oh yeah, we can do jump kicks. I think that's all we can explore right now. See shiny? Nope, got two shinies up. P-Max up. Is this way back out? It is. Alright. Whee! Now we get to zoom around and double jump. Ow. Bad monkey. Oh, I can't get up there yet. So what do you think of our surprise character, OD? See the exclamation points there. Are you speechless? Alright. So yeah, with the craftwork, the big giant hand, we can actually grab that and move it now. Get that. How was that marked? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think we've been in here yet. I think this is the area we need to go. HP max up and another shortcut. Yeah. And alchemy. So if I need to switch and do so. Oh, it's this spot. This spot I can't do right now. I know what that is. Ah! And we fall. Alright. So that is not the area to go. You know what? We'll go check in town. They'll let us know where to go. So if you ever get stumped in the game, they actually kind of give you hints. If you go back to town, talk to Dominique, and you'll see. Let's see, did we kill enough of your enemies?
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up
We
on
did.
the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up
Alright.
on the monsters.
So that unlocked a whole bunch. Probably because I've beaten a bunch before. And now that we've actually unlocked most of them, or a good portion of them, most of these names are actually references to a lot of Castlevania characters. Which we have Julius. This is actually wasn't there until very recent because I bought the DLC. So Julius is one of the Belmonts, obviously a reference. And for that one, it wants us to go fight IGA, which is short for Igarashi, which is the creator of the game. So that is a special DLC thing if you're a backer for a Kickstarter. That was a special thing added, and I did get the DLC for that. So we will not be able to get to for a long time. But Martha, Trevor, Edward, Simon, Lisa, Antoinette, all Castlevania references, and there'll be more that'll pop up as well that'll be references. So we're gonna go ahead and accept all
Cousin
these.
Annette, rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead.
So
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've
Accept all
turned up on
these.
the monster. Help my little sister Rosalie rest in peace. Kill those murderers.
yeah, I'm gonna cut her off
Got any
at the last part because she
Here's
just
what I've
repairs.
turned up. Help my neighbor
Repeats
Lisa.
everything.
Kill those murderers.
She just says their
Have you learned
name
anything?
and kill
Here's
those
what I've
murderers
turned
dead.
Help Doctor kill those murderers dead.
So
Got any
Simon,
Here's what I've turned up. Help Porter to kill
Porter.
those murderers.
Porter, I don't know if it's a reference
Have
or
you
not.
learned
But
it?
Simon
Here's
was.
what I've turned up. Help Dan kill those murderers.
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've turned.
I think
Help
Edward
Edward the
was.
Smith. Kill
I'm
those
not
murderers.
100% sure.
Got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up on. Help Shaw kill those murderers.
Got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help Dario the chimneys kill those murderers.
Got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up.
Trevor's
Help
definitely
Pastor
a reference.
Trevor rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead.
Have you learned?
Almost done.
Here's what I've turned
And
up.
Martha.
Help my cousin's friend Mark. Kill those murderers dead.
Alright. So that takes care of those. So like I said, if you're not sure where to go, come back, talk to Dominique, and she'll normally have a thing
There's this
for you.
narrow horizontal opening I'm trying to squeeze through. Any ideas?
As a matter of fact, Zangetsu just sent a message arrow about that. In the gruesome hall of experiments, seek the demon darting through narrow holes.
darts. Sounds difficult to catch.
Even the trickiest creatures have a weakness. You will find it. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
Okay, so that
What
gives
are you
us a
looking to
little
buy?
hint of where to go. Okay, so I'm still good on those. I don't really need to buy anything. Did I pick up an extra ring? Oh, I've gotten 4 rings, so I can give that to the lady that needed it.
Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so there's also another lady over here now.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't say that.
Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
Miriam, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like.
I'll help you figure it out. I promise.
So this deals with the whole crafting, making food and stuff. You have to make her different foods, and she gives you a little hint, and then you bring her some food, and she'll give you a reward for it.
I suppose I'll stick around and wait a little while longer.
And as you can see, it kind of gives you an idea, like a little picture there of what the food may look like, and in the description, it kind of lets you know what it is too. Which, the description was craving a portable snack. So it's a rice ball. So we'll go ahead and give her that, because I have one.
That's it. How did you know? Oh, I can't wait to try it. Oh, it's delicious.
Save some for me?
I feel a little better. Thank you, miss.
And she never saves any for us. So yeah, when you give her whatever food, she eats it all. It doesn't let you have any. So if you're gonna make the food, try and make more than one if you can. That way you can have it yourself if you haven't eaten it before.
You're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
So that gives us a thorn. And then of course you can keep doing that, getting more prizes. She says the same things until you get to the end, like the last 1 or 2. She changed her dialogue, so later on we'll show that off, but we'll save those for later. That way I can get more materials. That way those can all be done at once.
I finished the harvest. Here's your share.
Alright, we got
Here
us
to
some corn.
plant something.
Yeah, we'll give him rice this time.
Can you
We'll
plant
just keep
this?
going back and forth.
Sure, I'll get to work.
Alright, and we'll give her a ring.
How are you, Miriam?
Getting by.
Alright, since we picked up some rings somewhere.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here.
And that gives us the save ring. There we go. Go ahead,
This is
accept
the
next one.
keepsake I'm looking for.
Right. I'll see if I can find it.
Alright, so wanting the brigandine.
Thank you.
Which I don't think I have an extra one of those. Do I? Nope, I just have the one. So we'll wait till we find one or enemy drop, and we'll craft one later on. Alright, so I know where he's talking about, but to get there is a little bit of a problem at the moment. We'll see. Trying to think. I think now that we talked to them, maybe we can go back here. He might tell us more.
OD, you seem to know a lot.
Yeah.
How does one board the train here in the castle?
That old thing. Why would you want to?
Because
You need credentials to pass through the station gate. I could give you mine,
Really?
but the credentials must carry your photograph in order to be valid.
My what?
Ah, that's right. Your kind hasn't invented photography yet. But if anyone has come close, it would be the church. If you know any men or women of the cloth, they may be able to help you.
Alright, so that's basically giving us the hint that we need to find that silver bromide in order to be able to take the picture, and he'll give us credentials with the picture in order to get onto the train. So that's kind of our next major thing
Be
we're
certain
wanting
to
to do.
return what you...
I'm trying to remember... So I'm pretty sure I know what a silver bromide is. I'm gonna check something real quick. That might help me get around a little bit better.
I haven't seen you in a while. I've been worried. So, what'll it be?
Oh, my double jump's already at rank 9. That's awesome. Alright, I can't make high jump because I don't have any of those items, and that's something I can't grab till later. I should have farmed more of those items, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemists' research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
Alright, so yeah, occasionally you'll get extra cutscenes as you come back and forth as stuff passes. So that's kind of good. And they add that to keep things, you know, going as you're doing stuff, so that's good. Just 1 second here. Alright. Alrighty. Trying to think. Went over there. I don't know. Can I get up that way? Maybe. Oh, right. No. Alright, that was not where I wanted to go. Maybe it's there. Can I get up there now, maybe? Maybe that's the reason why there was a mark there? the fighting going on. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Alright, center. That's... Is it this one? It connects through at least. Keep going. Oh, I can't make it back up. Oh well. Oh, that's just a shortcut? No, I missed the other room. It's okay. I don't want to go this way anyway. Alright, can't go down there. Yeah, I can't make it up there. Just 1 second. Trying to figure out where it is needing to go here. I need to get... Where am I again? Let's go back this way. Really? Had to hit me. Make it through here now. Haha, I don't even need it anymore.
Ow!
Pretty sure there's something back at the tower. Okay. So, just to make sure I'm knowing where to go and everything, we're going to stop the stream for tonight and we will continue in the morning. That way I can get a good recap of where to go so I'm not running around lost. So, hope you all have enjoyed the stream and we will continue on our new game plus on hard mode tomorrow. And if you like what you see, feel free to follow and subscribe. And I do have links on my About page if you want to join the Discord and my YouTube or anything like that. Or if you're watching on YouTube, there are links for Discord and Twitch on there as well. So, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all next time. This has been Bloodstaine Ritual of the Night. We will continue later on. Thank you.